Hey everyone, time for another update video. I'm doing this really ghetto-like on my phone, on purpose because I want to be able to just kind of talk plainly, not really have to edit this video, so it can kind of just go up as is. Hi everyone, how are you all doing? It's been a while since I've done one of these. I want to just kind of give a quick state of the channel and how things are going. Uh, Cut to the chase, things are going better. I've seen an increase in viewership and subscribers. Not a huge increase. It's not like anything has gone viral or anything like that, but I'm happy with the results. Most importantly, Colorwind News is doing quite well. I'm getting several hundred views every few episodes, and even the episodes that don't still get higher views than a lot of my other content. So I'm very happy with that. Um, I've been experimenting a lot with the channel, and I'm kind of happy with what my experiments have gotten me to. The way that Colorwind News is right now, I think it's going to stay. The only thing that I think I'm going to change is I've been calling it a daily show, and I haven't really been able to catch up with that. And mostly the reason is because sometimes there's not news that interests me that day. And so I don't make a video on it because I don't have the drive to. So I don't think I'm going to be calling Colorwind News a daily show anymore. I think I'm just going to make it whenever there's news that I want to report on. In that regard, also, though, that might mean that I make a couple of those a day or three, or I might not make any that day. So we'll see about that. I do have a separate kind of news video that I'm kind of developing to kind of catch up with this. Specifically, I did kind of test it already. I did a video about rumors in industry talk, and I'm kind of fleshing out that idea into something more of a show. Right now, I have a name, Colorwind Gossip, but that's it. I don't know what kind of format it's going to take yet, so I'm not going to promise anything about that yet, but just full transparency, that's where that's going right now. As for my Let's Plays, I announced that a whole bunch of shows were going to be going away, and then said to ignore that. Well, I'm here to say that I'm actually am going to proceed with that after all, and I'm actually glad that I didn't do it back when I said I was going to back in the summer, because I had ideas that I'd been wanting to do, and I wasn't going to do them after all. But I have now. Exposure therapy has become a thing, and initial run has become a thing, and neither one has really done anything in terms of views. It's not been any better or any worse than any of my other Let's Play content, which is why I've been trying to move away from that anyway, even though I had other ideas for that. So all those shows are going to be going away, and so they're going to be turned into subcategories within a Let's Play kind of thing. Right now, I'm either going to have just Colorwind Plays, and that's going to be my Let's Play show, or I'll have Colorwind Plays and Colorwind Beats. And just to differentiate between one-off videos and playthroughs. And I might change the name of Colorwind Beats to Colorwind Playthroughs. If anyone has any opinions on that, let me know. I might take your feedback into consideration. But yeah, I've noticed that when it comes to all of my content, in terms of Let's Plays, it's all the same with the exception of some being one-offs and just, random gameplay. Like me just playing a game for fun and checking it out, or having random like online matches in a fighting game or in a multiplayer game, something like that, just one-off stuff. And then there's also playthroughs where I go through a game in its entirety. It's usually one or the other, and there's no real differentiating qualities other than what the game is. So yeah, my Let's Play stuff is going to be consolidated into one or two shows. Still deciding on that. So be on the lookout for that, because there'll probably be some new rebranding of existing playthroughs and stuff like that as they move it over to that kind of format. Other than that, I'm still going to be experimenting with the channel. I still have a lot of Let's Plays from old streams that I still haven't put up. All that stuff should be caught up by the end of the year. Nothing brand new to announce right away, other than there's that gossip, Colorwin gossip idea that I'm floating around with. You've already seen Colorwin talks. Other than the gossip thing, I am hoping to just do that more. There's nothing really I really want to change with the format. I want to do more of them before I start experimenting more with it, in case something about it is not to my liking. But any real big ideas that I had, I have decided to put off until next year, so that I can focus on making what is working right now, specifically the news and hopefully the talks thing, better, and trying to rework how I do Let's Plays into just the two shows. And then I think also just keeping it within the Colorwin name will be better for branding. Maybe I can get my name out there better and out there more. We'll see. I'm still figuring things out. I'm still experimenting, and I'm actually really enjoying myself. One thing actually I think I should mention is, as I'm doing all this stuff, I've realized that my Let's Play content is going to have to not be as frequent. So, like, I've been trying to do 5 days a week, getting them out several times like that, but now I'm just going to keep it sporadic. The way that kind of has been to begin with, but now I'm actually saying I think that's what I think works the best. Same thing with news. I don't think schedules work well with me, is what I'm getting at. And that's why I think it's great for you to just subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell so that you're notified whenever I do finally put something up. But with all these options of news videos, of talking videos, of Let's Plays, and the other things that I have in mind, like, a little preview, the one thing I finally want to do starting next year is reviews. With all this, I'm hoping that you'll see a steady stream of content from me, even if you won't know what it is, that you will get something, at least once a week, if not way more than that. Maybe you won't end up getting something every day, but you might have situations where you get 3 videos a day, 2 videos a day. You'll always get something from me on this YouTube channel. And that's what I'm going for, especially when it comes to variety. That's what I want to do, especially considering that I want to focus more on informative content, which is why I'm going more towards the news, more towards the talking, and, like I mentioned before, the reviews. Even if I don't want to drop the Let's Play stuff, because at the end of the day, we're talking about video games, and video games are meant to be fun and enjoyable. I guess the only other thing I have left to say is my gaming landscape is going to continue on the channel. Right now I'm doing it monthly, and it's kind of like the last one that came out was kind of good, and the next one will be coming out next week. But I'm not entirely sure what else I can do with that. I'm going to need some feedback on that series to see how I can improve on it. To do it more than a month might be a bit of a hassle. I could possibly pull off 2 weeks, but I found that to be a little much. But if that's something you think would be best, let me know and I'll consider it. Other than that, I think that's everything for this video. Thank you very much for listening to me ramble about the state of the channel. I'm happy with the way things are going. I'm happy with the different types of content I'm making now. And I hope you are too. And it seems that way because I'm getting higher views overall. So thank you very much for watching. Peace and love, gamers and players. Colorwin out.